Welcome, everyone. To Let's Play Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, Episode 9. Restart. I just fought one of those, like, 2 days ago. No, actually, yesterday, I think. Now I think about it. I just realized, is everyone wearing one of the, what is it, Fated 4 or whatever? These armor sets? Because that's Glavinus. The Greatsword guy's using Astalos, that's for sure. I don't know about that. That's probably Mitsu's or whatever. And the heavy bow gunner has to be using Gamoth then. But anyway, so if you're wondering the reason why I'm doing this, so basically, oh, that was Barra's great sword, actually. But anyway, so the reason why I'm doing this is a couple reasons. For the main thing is, I started playing Monster Hunter 3, 3DS? Well, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, obviously. And that just made me really love the series again. Just because I finally, like, understand some of the systems, specifically decorations and all that stuff. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, otherwise known as Double Cross, is a better title. But anyways, so, I decided that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play every single Monster Hunter game at the same time, sort of. So I have plans to do, every single generation, funnily enough, of it. So, you know, 1st through 5th, which, with this being special just because this is sort of like a best hits of 1 through 4 or whatever. So, yeah, we get it. Language has been added, traditional Chinese, simplified Chinese. Like download quest, you must download the latest data from download content in the main menu. You don't know when trying to play with the player has not downloaded it. But anyway, so, what I have is I'm going to be mostly playing Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. So that's 5th generation. Then what I plan to do eventually is, when I somehow 100% this game, as if, I'll see it in a couple thousand years. Hey, RuneScape already actually has that. So it's not entirely impossible. But anyways, okay. So is there stuff in here that I haven't downloaded? Yes. A lot of stuff. Oh. Anyway, so, yeah, so once I finish this, then in the same slot, will end up being Monster Hunter Generations, just a 3DS one. And then after Monster Hunter Generations, then I'll be doing Monster Hunter Double Cross. So the Japanese version that I have. And then I'll be finally doing Monster Hunter Double Cross on my 3DS, my hack 3DS that I did like 2 years ago at this point. Especially because I have a much stronger internet connection then, like 5 to 6 times stronger than what I was doing with it before, so it should be way smoother now. We'll see if that even exists by then. But so that's my plans for the Generations games. There's been a lot of stuff. I mean, it's almost like I only played this when the game came out and I didn't touch it since. Because, yeah, this is episode 9, technically. So has this game not been updated since September 2018? Or September. October? Holy fuck, level 60, huh? I wish I had all this stuff in, oh my goodness. In, 3 Ultimate. But anyway, so that's, the Generations games, and that's, most what I'm gonna do. Then we have, the 5th generation, so it's going to be Monster Hunter World, starting with PC, including Iceborn. In fact, amazingly enough, I'm actually going to be doing the, Iceborn, the, beta thing. Because I wasn't going to do it because I didn't really care, but then I noticed that, I was like trying to find the music for Iceborn, and there's some songs, but specifically like the Valkyrie or whatever, and it ended up being, I was seeing a couple videos of people fighting it that were posted like only a couple days ago. So apparently last weekend was a PC version's beta, so I'm thinking now, you know what, why not? So I'm gonna probably end up doing the PS4 version because that's first. And I don't think I'll be doing the Xbox One version because why not? But anyway, so after 100% all that stuff for Monster Hunter World, at least at that point in time, because there's always the fact that the game, that's the current game, so of course there's new stuff being added. And then once I finish that, then I'll be doing the PS4 version, and then finally closing out with the Xbox One version. In that slot, and then I'm doing the 4th generation, so I plan on doing Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, just restarting that, even though I still have like 50 videos of that. But I'm also going to do Monster Hunter 4, because I can do that with my hack 3DS, same with Double Cross, and it's technically a unique version only to, in Japan, so it's like Generations for us, for this game would be. So then, at the Monster Hunter 4, that'll be it for the 4th generation. Again, this is technically the 4th generation, but this is like the greatest hits, like 4.5 I've heard it described as. And then, I'm then going to be doing 3rd generation, so it's going to be Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate 3DS. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate Wii U, because that's so early in my, slots at the beginning, that I might end up just playing that by itself as its own thing at the same time. Because we all know that it's going to be like, I'm going to upload like 3 episodes of 3DS, and then it's going to be like, oh, by the way, I'm playing Wii U version now because I 100%ed the 3DS version. But anyways, I decided to go with the 3DS version just because that is what more I'm familiar with controls-wise, because I started with 4 Ultimate. So the controls in 3 Ultimate are almost exactly the same, so that, I just got it, and specifically I already paid like $25 for the Wii U adapter, because there's some really stupid, in order to do multiplayer on the 3DS, you have to have it connect to your Wii U, which then has to be running a special program, which then has to be connected via Ethernet with a specific type of it has to be their brand, otherwise it won't recognize it. Even though the Switch does not actually need their brand Ethernet, I'm just using a random one. Or not random, but, I'm just using a third-party one. Like a UGNet or whatever. Which I think they're also the people who make some of the cables that I use. Yeah, I think my cables from my hard drives are made from those, like the data cables. But anyways, so I'm always coffee. But anyways, it's funny because I don't even drink coffee. Anyways, so yeah, so I'll be doing 3 the Wii U might be a little strange, but and the main thing with the Wii U is I'm not sure that I don't think I want to restart Wii U, just because I got all those like guild cards and stuff, and from what I can tell, 3 Ultimate's multiplayer is even more dead than what I did. So I might just keep my character just because he has some of the hunting stuff. But then, and he's already in high rank, so, and then I plan on doing Monster Hunter Portable 3rd, on the PS3, and then Monster Hunter Portable 3rd on the PSP, because, those are Japanese, but I'm already doing enough Japanese games of these Monster Hunters that I should be able to fairly easily, just work my way through it. Via the fact that, the translations will be the same for skills and stuff like that. And the story is going to be unique to it, but, I can't read it, so, oh well. And then, after that, it'll be Monster Hunter Tri for the Wii. And I believe there's, weird, like, servers. So, like, the DS server things that I use for my, for the Pokemon DS games. I believe I read somewhere in passing that something like that exists for the Wii. So I'll end up doing that, and then I think those are all the 3rd generation games. And then 2nd generation, I'm going to be doing Monster Hunter Freedom United. I believe that's the thing. So, and then I'm also going to be doing Monster Hunter 2, Monster Hunter Freedom 2, which I plan on getting on one of the double pack things. So, which is a little weird because you have Monster Hunter 2 and then you have Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, which apparently Freedom Unite's a G-Rank version, or the ultimate version of 2. And then I also plan on playing Monster Hunter 2 DOS, I think it's called. And that's going to require me to get a Japanese PS2, but that's fine, I guess. And then I also plan on doing 1st generation, which I'm not super excited for, because apparently Monster Hunter Freedom is alright, because it has the same control scheme that we have for like the normal DS. But Monster Hunter 1, I played it on the channel for like, 3 episodes, and basically instead of doing X, A, Y, B, it instead uses the right stick as basically the equivalent in a way. And you use like the bumpers for camera, I think. Like that. But anyway, so I plan on doing Monster Hunter Freedom, and then Monster Hunter G, which would be Japanese, the Japanese Ultimate version of Monster Hunter 1, and then our US Monster Hunter 1, which I believe is a mix of the Japanese Monster Hunter 1 and Monster Hunter G. Because I believe like dual blades or something like that aren't supposed to be in Monster Hunter 1, but they are for us. Because the game came out later. Options. Okay, that's fine. New game, create new character. So what I decided to do, instead of just doing like a default, basically Innie Mouse character, I'm now actually just gonna do Old Man for you know, Old Man Hunter. Oh no, he's definitely tanning. Thank you. So yeah, as per usual, I haven't touched my Switch in like since Smash came out. Since about Piranha Plant, I believe. That's the last time I gave a damn about that game in my this console. I just realized he doesn't actually have a left eye. I believe that I've been using the circle or that. Anyways, I made a joke in 3 Ultimate that, hey, you know what? It's taken me so long to get back into playing Monster Hunter that all of my characters just aged to this point. I've been playing Xbox One controller. So I think, what was the one I used? I'm gonna end up using 3 because that's what I used in 3 Ultimate, and I want all my characters to... Yeah, so I ended up using this on that, but this is the one that existed in 3, so... There we go. Oh. I mean, I want it kind of white like his hair. Now, of course, you can't do... Well, let's see. Huh. Apparently that's as close as you can get. And yeah, I didn't know. I don't think I knew this before, but you can actually change the color in this thing. Okay, the name is gonna be Zyphreium as per usual. I like how Xantrios and Zinogre are actually in there. Wait, Zyphreium? Okay, so how this is going to work is I'm going to, like usual, you know, I'm going to start with Great Sword, and then I'm going to cycle through all the weapons, just through the item box. So if I end up getting 2 Great Swords, then I'm going to do 1 Great Sword and the next Great Sword. But each, so it's each session I will switch a weapon down my, item box. But I will then also go down a style, so Guild to Striker to Aerial to Adept to Valor to Alchemy. Or Brave, really. What do you mean, does the D-pad suck like a Xbox 360 controller? On the Pro Controller. But anyways. Might as well read it. Guild styles, definitive style for members of the Hunters Guild. 200 arts and versatile mix of attacks. Great for adapting to any situation. Striker style is a relatively simple use style that lets you use equip up to 300 arts. And you're in charge of the arts guys, so this style is perfect for going heavy on the arts. But I have a phone call, so I'll be right back. 2-1. Alright, I'm back, obviously. Another reason why I'm doing this and doing all of them at once instead of just being like generations is one, since I already bought the cable for the 3DS version, I was like, you know what, I can't just like not do it just because we're at the very tail end of 3 Ultimate's multiplayer lifespan. So I might as well, I have to do that at the same time as this. And then, like, 4 Ultimate also, I fear is getting long in the tooth, as it were. I imagine. So I might as well get that done. And then at that point, Iceborn's coming out. I really like the old... So, I think I made it pretty clear that I don't like Monster Hunter World as much as I like this game. Just because I like the, I guess you could say, middle style. So there's the old style, which is generations 1 and 2 from where I stand, which is like the really clunky, hard versions. Just because, they're the beginning, they're the first 2 generations. And 3 is where, like, the game gets easier or something, I heard. Like, you can actually sort of, like, solo stuff without going insane. And then, World is the next, the newest way to play, or whatever. So. And I always thought World was kind of a downgrade to this game, just because of, this stuff and the Prowler. Anyways, aerial style is unique for allowing you to use an aerial dodge to jump on monsters and propel yourself high into the air. And you can also launch yourself off of players and barrels, great for mounting monsters. Oh yeah, and by the way, I studied, so what I'm doing is each session, so since especially now I'm going to be switching from, next session, which should be a hunting session, I'm going to be doing, Longsword Striker. Right now I'm going to be doing, Great Sword Guild. And so, I already looked up a Great Sword how to do that, so I sort of understand. Guild's just a standard of 4 Ultimate stuff. Striker is without the the Super Swing, I think it was called. Your extra stuff after you're charging, but you get the 300 arts. Aerial is you dodge in order to do like a little forward somersault, and then jump on top of a monster, and then just do your charge from there. Adept is you dodge into enemy attacks, and you like dodge through it, and then you run with your sword through the ground while it's charging. Valor is you sheath your Okay, so Adept style is all about waiting till the last second to evade or guard your foe's attacks. Instant moves is difficult to pull off, but allows for devastating counterattacks. Valor, you end up sheathing in order to activate your Valor state, which then lets you do your attack thing, and then once you fill up your Brave meter, really, I guess Valor meter in this game, or Valor state, I guess, you end up being able to do dodges and all that stuff while you're charging and all that thing. And you basically can attack while being hit by stuff when you're hitting Valor. So it's like Adept, but sort of easier, but weirder. And then Alchemy, I haven't heard anything about. It's basically just Striker, but I think, slightly worse. Like, you lose one more move, I think. But then you have the Alchemy Barrel, and you got the 3 Hunter Arts. Which I need to look up how that even works. But anyways, guild. Round 4. Oh, because of, yeah, this doesn't matter. Oh, I thought that was my old character. I mean, it doesn't matter. They should be more or less identical anyway, so... Their hairstyles change a little bit, but if that one hairstyle is through all the games, then I want to use it. So for the reason I want to play this is the Palicos and the fact that they exist now. Which is weird, is apparently Monster Hunter Portable 3rd has Palicos, not the Shakalakas. Anyways, we'll talk to the Burner Chief next time though, so enjoy the city, you know what to do. See ya!